July of 2001. We had gone away on a family trip to Cape Cod. Went down a couple days early before all the family was coming. And I got a phone call from my dad, and he said, before we come down, we're gonna run the doctors. Your mom's foot's bothering her, so we're gonna get it checked out. I remember getting in my kayak later that afternoon. There's a normal route. I would go out and paddle. I got out maybe 100 yards offshore and just knew something wasn't right, turned around. As soon as I got back to the house, picked up the phone, called my dad, and he said they found something. And I remember saying, found what? And he said, well, they're not sure. And I said, well, we're packing up, we're coming home. And now we'd seen my mom 2 days before, and she looked 100%. We got back later that night, she was in the hospital and in immense pain, couldn't move, couldn't get out of bed. And that's when we found out that she had pancreatic cancer that had metastasized to bone and liver cancer. And she was advanced stage 4. Like a lot of people, we went elsewhere to get other opinions. We went down to Boston, we went to New York. We realized that the care we were getting here was as good as anywhere. The people in the care here is what sets this place apart. And everybody needs to know that you can get first-class, world-class cancer center treatment right here in the Mohawk Valley. Everything you're gonna get in a major cancer center, you're gonna find right here. There's a time you pray for someone to get better, and there's a time you pray for them to go. Passed away right at Faxon Hospital. She followed the last sunset of the last day of summer. My dad wanted to get her home, and I remember telling my dad, I said, Dad, she's comfortable here, she's being taken care of. One of the stories that we used to tell is when my mother was here for her treatments, she was having an infusion done. The nurse came in and said, you're almost ready, give us we'll call for your ride. And she's like, no, I'm all set. She's taking the bus home. And I was sitting here next to my mom as she's having her infusion done and overheard this. And I was insistent upon giving this woman a ride home. And after my mom passed, we realized that there's a need for transportation, for people going to and from cancer treatments. And that's when our family donated a van. I still have a picture of it, of when the van was first introduced. And it was Riding with Ann. And that was something that we started to honor her. I want to make this community better. I want my kids to want to come back to this community. I do sit on the hospital board of trustees, and we have worked tirelessly about this new hospital. We need a new healthcare facility. We're fortunate enough to be getting a great deal of funds to build this new hospital. We have great healthcare. We can only make it better. We want to keep healthcare here at an elite level, and that's what we're trying to do. We're a very generous community, and people just continue to amaze me and how generous they are, and to support the things that need to be supported in our area. Unfortunately, I lost my mom at 59, my sister at 42 years old. So I lost two of the closest women to me to cancer. I just want to do whatever I can do to give back, to make this community a better place.